So much. And it's a series now you'll only see on Eyewitness News. CBS 47 is highlighting those who are first to respond, be it police, firefighters, or first responders who don't wear a badge. And this week we're highlighting the first Cambodian sergeant in the Fresno Police Department. And joining us now live via Zoom is Sergeant Erik Ia. Sergeant, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning.
And just tell us, we just mentioned you're the first Cambodian sergeant in the department. It's pretty amazing. Describe to us how you feel.
I'm incredibly honored to be recognized and be the first Cambodian sergeant within the Fresno Police Department. It's overwhelming. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude and appreciation because I know that this achievement wasn't possible without a strong support system from my family, my peers, and my mentors. And I'm just truly proud for my community and just grateful for the opportunity.
Wow, and you also shared you're born in Cambodia. You have an amazing story. Your family had to flee the Khmer Rouge. Describe to us that journey.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a difficult time for my family and my older siblings that had to go through it. I was born in 1975, just 3 days after I was born and still in the hospital. The Khmer Rouge invaded the capital city of Phnom Penh and forced everybody to the countryside. I was separated, my mom and I were separated from the rest of the family for about 2 weeks until we were able to reunite. During that 4-year span from 75 to 79, the regime forced us to work in labor camps, digging trenches, and was provided with very, very little food. During that span, up to 2 million Cambodians were killed by the hands of the Khmer Rouge, either by execution, starvation, or disease.
Wow, for background, historical background, for those who don't know, that was a communist takeover. And as you mentioned, some of the horrific conditions people were put into. When you came then to the U.S., you were a little kid. And when we chatted on the phone, you said, you know, I didn't speak the language. I had to assimilate. My family, you were working. Tell us about what happened when you then came here.
Yeah, we were the first wave of immigrants to come to America as refugees. You know, I'm very honored that the Mormon Church in Utah sponsored us to Utah, and we stayed for about 4 years in Utah. But during that period, it was difficult, just getting used to the culture, getting accepted by the people there, and learning the language, the food. So it was a transition period, but over time it got better. And but we got our shares of you know, discrimination and whatnot. We were picked on, we were bullied, and sometimes we were even told to go back to where we came from. So that was rough, but as people, we got to continue to grow and move forward.
And when was the moment you knew through that journey that you wanted to be a police officer and you wanted to work in law enforcement serving this new community?
You know, I think I was in the 7th grade, about 13 years old. I lived in Southeast Fresno in the projects, and it was a regular basis where we would see police officers or hear the sirens, and or even seeing officers walk through our complex. And but I always looked up to police officers as a symbol of protection and service. And at that moment, I knew that when I grew up, I wanted to be a police officer so that I could come back into my community and try to make a difference.
Wow, that is full circle. And now, if we can fast forward, you've been in the Fresno Police Department more than 20 years, promoted now to sergeant, making history as the first Cambodian sergeant in the department. What is your final message to Southeast Asian officers in the department and the community who may see you and be inspired?
You know, I hope that this promotion, along with other accomplishments by the Southeast Asian community, signifies a new era for Southeast Asians and Southeast Asian officers to get out of their comfort zones and expand their limits, continue to work hard, and know that we have the capabilities and the ability to promote into leadership positions, and don't be afraid to face failures and rejection, because that's how we grow as people.
Wow, what an amazing story. Fresno Police Sergeant Erik Ia. Sergeant, thank you so much for joining us this morning and sharing with our community.
Thank you. Take care.
All right, you too. And it is 6:51 now. Let's go ahead and check in with Anthony Mason in New York for